It was crazy hot last week in Cincinnati, and even though it's cooled down a little bit, we're getting ready for yet another heat wave to hit our neighborhood. So make sure to watch this episode and learn how to keep cool with KMNH, kids making the news happen.
Welcome to KMNH, kids making the news happen.
Cincinnati summers are typically hot and humid, with average temperatures ranging from the mid-70s in June to the upper 80s in August. But if you think it's been hot this summer, make sure to watch Theo and Joey's next segments and chill out.
Recently, Cincinnati has been hit with a heat wave with temperatures as high as 95 degrees Fahrenheit. But did you know the hottest day on record in Cincinnati was July 21st and 22nd in 1934 with a temperature that reached 108 degrees. And while temperatures have dropped a little last week, during the week of Sunday of July 7th to July 14th, there will be a high of 91 in Cincinnati. But that's nothing compared to the heat waves Joey brings in the next segment.
Although areas in the US are experiencing some major heat, I don't think anyone is having a worse summer than people in India. In case you haven't seen the news, almost the entire country of India is going through a heat wave, and some Indian reporters say that they've experienced some of the worst temperatures that India has seen in years. In Delhi, scientists have recorded temperatures of 52.3 Celsius or over 125 Fahrenheit. There have also been reports of people being badly injured due to the heat. Across India, there have been over 219 deaths and over 25,000 people hospitalized. The heat has been lowering river levels and it has been causing areas like New Delhi to need water tanks to be distributed across town to give people water when their taps have been completely dried out. Work hours have been shortened, and because of increased electricity and usages of cooling, some areas are experiencing daily blackouts.
Hi, my name is Jude and welcome to sports. First, I look at some off-season moves for the Bengals. The Bengals signed Mike Gesicki, Sheldon Rankins, Geno Stone, and Zach Moss over the offseason. Moss will be a new running back to fill the hole Joe Mixon left. Sheldon Rankins will be filling the defensive tackle role, and Mike Gesicki filling the open tight end role. Geno Stone was added to improve the safety position and to be a mentor for all the young safeties. In the draft, they got Chris Jenkins to fill out the other defensive tackle spot, and Amarius Mims filling the right guard position. Now, the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz hit a 2-run home run in a game against the Yankees. Ellie De La Cruz grew up a huge Yankees fan as a kid, and now he is hitting monster home runs against them. The Reds also swept the Yankees for the first time since the 1976 World Series. Now to the NBA. LeBron James signed a 2-year deal with the Lakers, and he also said he was willing to take a big pay cut if the Lakers signed some veterans to mentor the younger guys. And speaking of younger guys, LeBron James just made history. The Lakers drafted LeBron James' son, Bronny James. Now, they become the first father and son duo to be on the same team in the NBA in history. Let's talk about the Tour de France. It's been an exciting first week. Mark Cavendish became the most winningest racer in Tour de France history with his 35th stage win. Biniam Yirmay became the first black African cyclist to win a Tour de France stage with his Stage 3 sprint victory. He also leads the competition for the green jersey. The jersey color depends on how good you do. The yellow jersey is the overall winner, green is for the rider that wins the sprint, the polka dot is the winner for the hill stages, and the white jersey is for the best young rider. Thanks for watching, and as always I say, thank you to my brother Arlo for the pictures. Bye!
So, it's hot this summer, and it's important to stay cool, so here are 5 ways you can avoid overheating. First, you should refrain from doing too much strenuous activity. Second, you should remember to wear appropriate clothing for the heat. Third, you should go to a public building with AC, like the library or McKee Recreation Center, if you don't have air in your house. Fourth, you should be cautious doing anything outside if you are a senior or have medical conditions. Fifth, you should always remember to stay hydrated.
Hi, I'm Joey, and you're watching Thumbs Up, where we learn about the Happen Gardens and anything under the sun. I'm here at the Happen Do Goods Garden, with some very thirsty tomato plants. The best way to water is at the base of the plant, so the root receives the most water. Wet leaves can cause diseases. Always water slowly and deeply, so it helps grow the healthy roots. Make sure to be consistent on how much water and when you water. Watering during the morning is best because it keeps the soil moist throughout the heat of the day. And if your leaves curl up, then you're probably not watering enough. But if your leaves are yellow, then it's probably a sign that you're watering too much. This is a small tomato plant, but for large tomato plant, you need at least 1 gallon of water per day. So how can we count on nature's help to water our plants? I'll tell you that on our next episode of Thumbs Up.
Thanks for watching this broadcast of KMNH, and remember to like and subscribe to the Happen Inc. YouTube channel and stay safe and cool.